morning. Like, how do I put this? That's the question, right? How do every day do you get up and you speak in the same language from a different perspective? How do you do that? Well, you got to think about things. And you have to think about things over a certain amount of time to gain an understanding, right? And then that word popped out to me, time. And so I decided that I would sit down as meditation and simply take the word time and just expand it out and look at all the different angles of it. I found some blaring things that I'm concerned about, and I wanted to bring it to your attention and allow you to maybe take it farther or tell me I've gone crazy. I'm not sure how this works, but I'm definitely need to throw this out there for someone else besides myself to contemplate. Time. What is time? Time is a measurement. It's not reality, it's a fucking measurement. What did I just say? Time is the measurement of observing light. Movement is the determining factor of time. Movement. Not time determines movement, movement determines time. What did I just say? And not only that, but time is something that we came up with and constructed in a way to quantify what it is around us and what's going on. Time, it's a measurement, it's math. It's something we created to control a fear we had. And somehow, because we're so afraid, time has become a factor in our lives. Time. The concept of time. You can say it, you can tell me you understand it, and yet at the same time, it doesn't exist for you in something other than as a stress factor. So not only is time not real, it's the measurement of fucking sight. It is. So not only is time not real, but somehow we have adopted the belief that time is in control of our experience. It's bad enough that people want to create angels and demons and the devil and God, but they literally, you guys have accepted a creation to control and continually perpetuate the idea of fear. That's what time is. The measurement of time, of distance, not of space. Space is how much is in a quantifiable view. How much space is in what we're saying, doing, acting, being, whatever. Space is not time. They say space and time. Who the fuck keeps lying? Which one of you guys on this world is actually smart enough to start fucking with me? There's got to be somebody here. There's got to be something here that keeps train wrecking human evolution. There literally has to be something telling these lies. It's not us. You learn time. You don't create time. Time is a concept that exists, that controls your life, and you're told from day fucking one via the clock that you belong to time. Not that it's a measurement of fucking anything, that you literally are captured, live and die, exist, and everything that you want to accomplish is going to be quantified, and you're going to fucking fit into time. Time. A measurement. A mathematical equation based on the fear of not understanding anything, of having no way to control anything. So you just say it's time. God needs me to do this in this certain amount of time. I need to get this assignment done by this certain amount of time. Do you know what the fuck happens if you don't finish your assignment on time? It's still there until you finish it. And you can mentally fuck yourself for months. But as soon as you finish the task, it's done. You don't mentally fucking think about it anymore, do you? The task is done. Time. This idea of time. This concept that somehow our reality is based on quantifiable movement. That we can fucking understand it. Right? Nobody ever went to the beginning of how this was created, but so many people are sure. Everybody's sure they understand it, even if it's evolution, the Big Bang, Jesus Christ. I don't give a fuck. You believe somehow that we're here because you're here. That's an instinctive fucking knowledge. I'm here. But time itself, the concept of it being real, and how much stress it causes to every human being. How did everybody agree that time was a good idea? That measurement wouldn't make us less. See, that's the problem, is it doesn't bring you joy. Time does not bring you fucking joy. Get old before you die. God, you're praying for more time. Time's not real. It's a concept of measurement. How is it destroying the world? There's only so much time till the world ends. Shut the fuck up. What if we said there's this many experiences between this experience and that experience? All of these things happened. Would it still be the same truth? I didn't use the word time. Didn't I manage to convey an idea and a concept to you completely? Didn't we just have a conversation about movement without time? I just did that, right? So how is it that time's absolute truth if I can converse with you and have a conversation with you about a conversation of a thing without using the fucking definition that holds you in fear? How can I do that if time is real? How? Fucking run it. Let me know. Write it down. Take a picture. Do something to explain to me how I can conceptualize the idea of experiences happening without the concept of time. And you tell me that I live in time. Fuck you. I don't live in no time. There is no time. It's a tool we can use to measure things if we want to. It's definitely a quantifiable way. It's based on the fucking rotation of the earth, right? And 24-hour cycles and everything else. It's not like if you changed the time and made 28 days for each month and did 13 months, that it wouldn't come out perfect, right? No, it has to be sliding scales. No, you have to literally go back or forward an hour in time to make the schedule work, right? You have to adjust natural fucking principles of existence for time to work. It's a man-made construction. And the more that I think about it, the more that I talk about it, and the more that I follow these pathways, the more convinced I am that time itself is a control point used to stop evolution of the fucking human soul. I don't know how else to explain it. Soul's the greatest word I got because it's the closest definition we have to communicate about. But it doesn't change the fact that the idea of time, I'm this many years old. Years are a type of time. Measuring everything based on 24 hours in a day, which is universal law right now, according to humans. Wasn't universal law before. It will be destroyed and it won't be universal law in the future because it's not real. Time is observation, correct? So why did they come up with the word time? Why can't you say I observe these things between this and this And I'm at these conclusions based on these observations of different things that I experienced personally. And I think XYZ, not because I went to school and got there on time, because I rationalized that because of these experiences, this is probably true. And I cared enough about my opinion to ask other people and to gain other knowledge outside of my inner guidance to try to see if there was a common denominator. They have to teach you about time in school. They have to teach you how to read a clock. They have to fucking teach you to run on a schedule. They have to teach you and drill it into your fucking head your entire adolescence for time to be real, to measure your life based on increments of things. Well, in the past, this happened. No, at one point in your experience, you had that experience. Do you see the fucking crazy way reality goes boom the second you don't use the fucking word time? How much fuller it sounds? How different you sound as a human being because you're talking about experience instead of time. I've only got so much time for this. I've got to schedule my day together because these things need to be done. What? This is a party. And you're telling me you're not on time for the party. And then the party only goes so long and then it's over according to your version of time. That somehow time is relevant to fucking what? To what? To what? Time. The very concept of defining forward motion through restriction. I always have enough time for whatever I want to do, and I'm always right on time for wherever I want to be, because my decision to exist in whatever space I want to experience whatever the fuck I want to, whenever the fuck I want to. I shouldn't be able to do that if time's real. If time's any more than a social construct used to fucking control and trap you, why don't it mean fuck all in my life? And a bunch of other people's lives. I know this sounds crazy, and I don't want to hurt you too much mentally, but go to the rainforest and shut the fuck up when you can't find time. Movement, growth, decay, yes, these are real things that are going on in this reality, yes. But to tell me that all that happened because of time? To tell me that a measurement's more important than truth? It's so weird. It's so weird that people do this. It's so weird to me that people decide to structure their experience on an outside concept. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I'm having trouble with it. Like, time's almost offensive to me at this point. The idea and concept of, like, I'm only going to be good enough if I do X, Y, Z. That's using time to degrade yourself and break yourself down into less than the number one. I am capable of doing anything that I want from the very second that I'm alive until the very second that I die. And I need to learn the parameters of how to do things? Yes. And a bunch of it's instinctive? Yes. But there's no race. Nobody's competing with me. Even if they think they are. You can't compete with my life journey because it's only mine. You can't even get into my shoes. You can't crawl in my skin, and I can't crawl in yours. So if you're the only person that can have your experience, how can there be a fucking common denominator of time? Can't be. My logic is fucking sound. Your logic is flawed based on time. And I'm not being a dick to you directly. I'm being a dick to whoever the fuck it was that came up with time in the first place. And don't tell me God came up with it. Which God? Which one of your man-made gods fucking made it? Tell me about it. Tell me about the creation of the world and the end of the world. Bring dinosaurs in. I ain't heard not one religion talk about dinosaurs, so shut the fuck up. We found human footprints that are over 150,000 fucking years old. Shut the fuck up. None of you have a grasp or concept at all of time because there's been so many experiences that you don't have access to that you think the experiences that you've heard about, read about, been told in traditional ways about is the beginning of what exists. It's so arrogant. The universe is 350 fucking 6 billion years old because we can measure fucking light according to time. Not maybe the universe just started existing and it exists right now and it's going to exist forever because there is no time. It's timeless. The universe doesn't die. Your perception of the universe changes. You don't even die. It changes. Prove me fucking wrong. Go ahead. Show me your fucking science. Come on, I'm waiting because I got science. I got math for you. Show me. Show me your lies. I'll show you where they are lies. Time is not real. It's a collar around your fucking neck. You put there. And you base everything, how you treat people, what the fuck you do with your life, how you interact with the world, and whether you destroy it or even give a fuck about just a little bit of it, all based on time. How much time you fucking have. It's quantifiable, right? Fuck you. You could die tomorrow. You have no time. None. You could be dead tomorrow. Fuck you. Fuck your time. Fuck your schedules. Fuck what you told yourself to be. Fuck that. Time's not real. And if it is, how can I talk about it in such a way and disillusion what it looks like in such a way? How can I, with simple logic and a little bit of passion, make it look like the worst fucking joke you've ever heard? How can I do that if it's so solid as a reality? Can't. I couldn't. It wouldn't work that way. Time would stop me. Everything runs in time, right? It's just the very idea behind how you guys, and I don't know who this goes to. It could be a general message. You could be taking this real fucking personal, but like, I don't care. Because you can't prove to me time exists. You can prove that experiences happen. You can prove that there's a general growing of knowledge, but you can't fucking tell me where time is. You can't pull it out of your fucking pot. Oh, hang on a second. You can't tell me that this is ever gonna fucking dictate the human experience. You ain't gonna tell me that. It's one of the fears. It's the fear of everything. It's literally the fear of letting go that causes you to use time as a measurement. Time is one of the actual fucking trinities. I found one of them searching for the fears through my observation of fucking philosophy. Time itself is one of the enemies. And not an enemy like, we need to go burn it down. We need to. No, it doesn't need to exist anymore. It's not something you should use to have conversations with. It's not something you should quantify any experience of your life off of. Take the extra 20 minutes and watch the fucking sunset if you need a realistic example of what I'm talking about. But time? Fuck time. Fuck your time. Fuck my time. Fuck time in general. Fuck the concept of time. I deny time. I deny that anything needs to be defined by time at all. I fucking say it's not so. And I just spent 20 minutes showing you why I think time is not real. And there's no fucking way, I don't care who you are, that can match my energy and my argument for time. Not one of you. And if you can't beat my debate, how is it false? How the fuck am I wrong if none of you can fucking debate what I'm saying? You can't even debate it within yourself right now. You're sitting there going, I fucking hate this guy, but he's goddamn right. There's no fucking time. Because there isn't. There's just you creating endlessly. Endlessly. No beginning, no end. Show me what the fuck happens to all of us after we die. Shut your fucking mouth. Show me. Show me a fucking truth that we can hold as truth and we can all say that this is truth and then quantify everything off that fucking truth. You show me your truth. Bring me your fucking truth. Bring it to me. Bring them out. Bring out your personal fucking truths. Bring them out. Hold them up in the light. Go ahead. Show me. And I hope you break them down. I'll help you break them all the way down into one of your 3 fears. There's only 3 fears. And time is one of the biggest tools I've ever heard of to mass brainwash into everybody believing that they're fucking limited in some way. So that's my real problem with time. It's a limit. It's not measurement. It's limitation. It's part of the lid on the fucking box. It's trying to make nobody jump any higher.